walking on, a wave to roll, the sea to spray, the ocean song, the soul to learn, and the spirit bathe. Walking on, the sun to rise, we'll see what's done. Carrying that load, the white man's lost, the black man's home. There's a calling from this country, a dreaming from within, a joy in the heart, a journey to life's beginning, to life's beginning.
They called the expedition Beach Walk. They aimed to find out just what was happening to the fabled Australian coastline.
Their feet to mark a milestone. It's within our reach to touch what's left before it's gone. Walking on, and birds to wing the windswept stone. Over pounded beach and dunes that house 10,000 homes. There's a calling from this country, a dreaming from within, a joy in the heart, a journey to life's beginning, to life's beginning.
They numbered between 20 and 30 people and included Australian Aborigines, young people from the big cities, and adventurers from Canada, Europe, New Zealand and the Philippines.
Walking on 600 miles of stone and sand, of timeless beach, a change to creed, slide, rule and plan. Walking on with the will to keep for future man, a remnant of this vast unique island. There's a calling from this country, a dreaming from within, a joy in the heart, a journey to life's beginning, to life's beginning. Walking on.
Sewage works, off-road vehicles, erosion are just some of the problems facing even remote beaches on the north coast of New South Wales. After surveying 174 beaches, the beach walkers were surprised to find that only 9 of them remain in natural condition. Some of the world's best beaches are being relentlessly destroyed, more by neglect than malice. Beaches that nourished coastal Aborigines for 40,000 years are being eradicated at a startling rate. Zircon, an essential ingredient in the nuclear and war industry, is found on Australian beaches in minuscule amounts, along with titanium and monazite. It is so valuable that multinational companies are prepared to destroy coastal forests and scour every grain of sand in their search. The companies operating in Australia sell the heavy black sands to Russia and the United States. Both superpowers reportedly have huge stockpiles. After consulting experts, the Beachwalk survey concluded it would take hundreds of years to revegetate a sand mine to its natural state. They accused the miners of turning forests into millet fields. The South African bitter bush was imported to Australia to stabilise eroding sands. It thrives on the sand mining paths and threatens to inundate 80% of New South Wales' northern beaches. The beachwalkers were appalled by the sand mining damage and took the message to the public. By the time they arrived in Sydney, 18,000 people had signed their petition, calling for an immediate halt to coastal sand mining. And there were 18,000 signatures also requesting the state government to recognise the Aboriginal people's need for land rights.
Come on, brothers, let's join our hands. Let's make a break for freedom. And come on, sisters, and feel the earth. Don't you know she is mother? 'Cause we're all in this together. No time to act like strangers. We've got to act together to save our home. The earth, got to save our home. The earth. So many traps that'll keep you down. More food, more clothes than we need. Taught to believe that they're good and true, but we're cut off from our roots. 'Cause we're all in this together. No time to act like strangers. We've got to act together to save our home. The earth, we've got to save our home.
One Saturday night, when no one was looking, an agent of the giant multinational Utah Corporation arrived on this beautiful beach with a bulldozer. The news was greeted with disbelief. Aborigines had been meeting at Middle Head since the dawn of time. They had a legend that after a great flood, their people had crossed to the Australian continent on the gut of a koala bear. They had arrived on the beach at Middle Head and they'd spread out to the different rivers and so formed their tribes. And the gut of the koala bear? Well, it floated free from Middle Head and turned into a rainbow. Aborigines from the nearby towns of Kempsey, Maxville and Nambucca Heads gathered with concerned white people from the district to discuss the situation. They met under a canopy of trees that would be destroyed next if the mining company had its way. There were members of the Ngamba, Dungati and Gambadjeri tribes. The people sitting in the forest decided they had a duty to protest. "We're not against all mining," said one, "but they don't have to mine beautiful little gems like this."
We laugh with waves as they kiss the sand. We plant and sow, tend the fertile land. Yes, and sometimes she calls on us to make a stand, to prove again that she still needs our hands as the earth's blood. Sing with me. We were born when
42 people arrested in a demonstration against sand mining at Middle Head on the north coast.
As word spread of the demonstration, people immediately compared it to an earlier confrontation at Terania Creek rainforest, some 200 miles further north. There, new settlers argued with the government for 5 years that the forest was a unique fragment of the big scrub and should be saved at all costs. The police were plainly impressed by the rainforest that the demonstrators showed them, and by the time the cave was reached, relations between police and protesters had reached a new understanding. The tension had gone out of the confrontation, and as everyone relaxed, the marked Aboriginal presence of the cave was felt, though the Aborigines had been driven from the area many years before. The confrontation that had been compared to Wattie Creek, Kelly's Bush and Eureka Stockade was over. The government would halt logging at Terania Creek and institute an inquiry. Burnham described the protesters of Terania as the new Aborigines and introduced 2 local Bundjalung people to the crowd. And even though Terania was scarred, there was still much beauty there, and Australians everywhere have a new appreciation of their rainforests. But at Middle Head Beach, the government would not relent. The 40 arrests of the first day's confrontation were just the beginning. In one dramatic week, there were over 100 arrests, and Middle Head Beach was effectively destroyed forever.
Good God, there's been a nuclear accident. The TV newsman said today. We have no idea just how serious. And that's the last I heard him say. You lay in the rainforest bare, and you buy and you sell in your man-powered hell, but we all have a story to tell. Don't spread uranium around, leave it in the ground. Don't let the rainforest down, leave it in the ground. Don't spread uranium around, leave it in the ground. Don't let the rainforest down. And for your freedom's sake, don't let men take the power to burn us all down. Come on. Leave it in the ground. Leave it in the ground. Leave it in the ground. Turn all your minds to the land. Help Mother Nature take a stand. Head for the country and run free and easy and see how the new people stand. Throw all your shackles away. Live for the moment today. Get back to living and loving and giving and turning the opposite way. Don't spread uranium around. Don't cut the rainforest down. Don't spread uranium around. Don't cut the animals down. And for your freedom's sake, don't let men take the power to burn us all down. Everybody, leave it in the ground. Leave it in the ground.
The renowned sculptor William Ricketts was dismayed at the devastation he witnessed at Middle Head and called on young Australians to wage a spiritual revolution.
We remember
Middle Head conflict, a new impulse burst forth from a mountain on the south coast of New South Wales. A small group of Aborigines and white people under the leadership of Gaboo Ted Thomas joined together to make a new beginning and revive the dreaming of Australia. Gaboo is a tribal elder of the Yuin people on the south coast of New South Wales. His name, Gaboo, means good. Gaboo sees the renewing of the dreaming as the restoration of man's spiritual relationship with the earth and a way to halt the daily onslaught to his tribal lands. Even Mumbler's Rock has been split apart to make way for a television transmitter. Mumbler's Rock was more sacred to the Yuin people than any cathedral, says Gaboo. None of the land could be replaced, he says. What's gone is gone and there's little left. When Captain Cook sailed the south coast, he named one outstanding mountain Pigeon House. But to Gaboo and his tribe, it is called Bulgun, Mother of Plenty. What to Captain Cook looked like a pigeon house is unmistakably the nipple of a mother's breast to the Aborigines and represents the source of life, a most special place. During a month-long renewing of the Dreaming Camp, Gaboo led a party of fathers and sons onto Bulgun. It wasn't an initiation ceremony in the true sense, more like passing from one reality into another. Developing a new appreciation for the real world. It wasn't an initiation ceremony, but the boys and their fathers who had joined Gaboo on Bulgun Mountain had participated in an event that left them taller in their families' eyes. My people have lived in harmony with this land for 40,000 years, says Gaboo. Some people are now realizing just how important that skill is.
Problems here, problems there, the people live in fear. The old folks sing sincerely, didn't used to be so hard to live. How to change, to rearrange, and wipe away the fear. The answers come in clear, and we can make it. If we could live in universal love and planetary peace, all the old world suffering would so soon be released. If we could live in universal love and planetary peace, brother, all the new how many really try. If we'd unite the nation, let's start it with you and I. Ooh, black and white, stage fright, but love is understanding. Let's try to make a landing in this crazy world. If we could live in universal love and planetary peace, oh darling, all the old world suffering would so soon be released. If we could live in universal love and planetary peace, oh brother, all the new world energies would so